Help Mage Trainer, I'm stuck. Stuck in Elwyn Forest until we complete the zone, following a bunch of rules that we totally made up. I hope you like green because we won't be leaving anytime soon. Just a few thousand gold, an unspecified amount of rares to kill, and a few other tasks along the way. Join me in my one zone man journey through Elwyn Forest. All rules for the account can be found in episode 1 or in the description below. Hello, welcome. It's episode 4 time. So we're at the auction house just looking at our very sad list of blue linen vests that won't sell. I think I've sold like 2 total probably since episode 3. So it's not looking good as a money making method. In theory, I can make that money, but look at this shit. Like there's just so many in here, and everyone just undercuts me now. So the blue linen vests are out, and we don't know what's in. So we will just try and have to find another way to make money. It might end up just being that skinning ends up being the best. I mean, I could sell them for, if I sold them for 50 silver, it does cut the money making in half, but who the fuck knows? We'll just have a go at it, see what we can do, and yeah, we'll just kind of run about here while we talk about some shit. Oh, actually, as a kind of side note, you'll see I sold 2 fine short bows here for 93 silver, nearly 94. So they are actually vendor items in Stormwind. So one of the vendors up here sells shit, obviously, and these fine short bows they're like limited items, so like there's only like a couple in the store at a time. And I checked it out last night, and there was 2 of them in there, so I picked them up. They were like 36 silver to buy or something, but I just sold them straight in auction house because it looked like they were selling for a profit. So we managed to pick up a little bit of money. That might be worth investigating and just kind of checking every now and then and picking up a bit of money. But we managed to sell some shit, so that's pretty good. And now I've done my classic pre-episode ramble, we'll go over the goals for this episode. So goal number 1 is going to be get level 15. So over the last couple of episodes, I just keep making shit up and saying, oh, this might be the last level I get. This might be the last level I get. In fact, what am I talking about? I'm already level 15. It's level 16 we want to get. So we'll run that back. And we will fucking don't know. We'll just probably keep that in because I'm some sort of fucking degenerate that can't write a script to save myself to make an episode. So yep, goal number 1 is get level 16. So level 16 is the max level I'm probably going to get in the zone. And you know what, I've probably said that, and I'll probably get level 17 off killing rails or some shit probably, but we are going to get level 16 this episode, so all the mobs in the zone, the normal mobs, will stop giving me XP at 16. The level 10s will turn into grey mobs, but some of the rares will still give XP, but I don't think I'll be killing enough of them that it'll get me another level. But probably in like 2-3 episodes down the line, I'll probably prove myself wrong. I'll still be farming the rares for drops, and yep, it'll just be fantastic. Then I'll have to make up another bullshit line about that being the new max level in the zone. So yep, we're going to go for that. We are going to, for goal number 2, try and get all of our weapon skills maxed out. So they'll go up to 80 with level 16, and we'll try and get all of these maxed out. And we'll rerun the goal from episode 3. So goal number 3 is going to be trying to get all the rare drops that are available outside of magic dust. So unless I get really lucky on the magic dust, then that is going to be goal number 3 for all of the rares minus that one. And goal number 4, probably quite lofty considering I started this video with a bunch of shit that I can't sell in the auction house, but we are going to try and make 100 gold. So we are like 25% of the way there. So we will see how that goes. We'll kill this rare that's going to be in here because no one else has killed it. Look at that. Fucking perfect. So we'll start off with killing this one. This is going to be the magic dust for sure. On the intro, we've just made goal number 3, everything but the magic dust, and then we are going to pick it up, and it is not the magic dust. So fantastic. So yep, all the rares minus the magic dust, because I am gonna go fucking dry on that. I can feel it. So yep, that's the goals for the episode, and I will see you in the next clip. This is what a mage turned rogue looks like. He is stabbing the shit out of this prowler. Look at him. Fucking stabbed with my shank. Sit down. Get skinned. Bosh. So while we are here, there is an absolute shagger called Drake here, who sells a pattern for tailoring, which is a blue linen robe. So very different to the vest, don't get them mixed up. And this gives a possibility to make a new tailoring item. So it is +3 spirit instead of +2. So I really need to turn that sound down, that's fucking deafening. But that could potentially be better. I think it's a little bit more in terms of the cost of linen cloth, but yeah, it could be an option. We'll check it out once we're back at the auction house. But yeah, I thought it'd be worth just, I don't know, fucking chatting shit. We are back the next day, and we have sold some shit in the auction house. So some more light leather, and you'll see I've got a bunch of stringy wolf meat. So I think I severely undersold this when I done the testing. So you'll see there that sold for like 45 silver almost. And then some of this stuff I put in lower just because it was a bit busy in the auction house, but it did sell. So we managed to make a bit of money there. We've got a fine short bow, so we picked up another couple of those, and a tiger's eye. And then, yeah, unsurprisingly, the rest of the ship didn't sell, so I'll need to put all that back in the auction house. But I have found a spot where I can do a bit of skinning and a bit of linen cloth grinding, so I'll show that a bit later on. And yeah, that might be a good way of doing it, so that I'm doing a mix of both and I'm not like oversaturated on linen cloth. But yeah, the linen stuff just, it seems very difficult to sell. It's obviously a very slim market that I'm aiming at for that. So yeah, you'll just see here, I don't even have enough space for all those blue linen vests. So yeah, we'll try and stick them back in, maybe put them in a bit lower and stop aiming for a gold. But that's pretty good, we're nearly at 30 gold. So yeah, looking strong on the gold grind. We're nearly like 1% of the way there in the amount of gold we need just for the mounts. So we're getting there. I feel like I'm just way oversaturated on linen cloth, and I just really can't decide what to make. I've got too much shit in the auction house already, so I'm probably just going to start the first aid grind. And in fact, I've not even checked if these actually sell for anything, if I can sell them. So I may as well try and dump them in the auction house, see if I can get something for them. But yeah, we'll start the first aid grind, do some of that shit to get rid of this linen cloth, because I really can't think of anything better to do with it just now. So this is the spot here I was talking about, where there's a bit of a mix of bandits and shit to skin as well. So I can just round all these up, and yep, I'll just blast all these guys out. And then basically what you can do is, once I've killed all these, I then just kind of pretty much like run back and forth along this bit of the map here. So you get all the skin and stuff over here, and then you've got this little group of mobs which kind of tops up the linen cloth as well, and has got that kind of half decent chance of picking up some greens and stuff compared to the wolves. But I think this might be the best spot to get a mix of both, and it definitely looks like the skinning supplies and the stringy wolf meat is the best seller on the auction house. It might sell for less than what I'm getting on the tailoring stuff, but 100%, you know, if that stuff just doesn't sell, then it's no good. You know, I'm not getting any income from it, so it probably is going to be better to rely on the skin and supplies for money, basically. Also forgot to mention one of the good points of this spot as well is there is a vendor up here in the logging camp, so you know I can stay here for pretty much an indefinite amount of time until you fill up on light leather and linen cloth essentially. But yeah, it's a good bonus point. That was the kind of main thing when I was farming gnolls, was there was a vendor quite close by, so all the junk that I get I can just go and sell and go straight back to killing. But it's kind of the same for here as well, so it's very handy for just dropping all that stuff off, and you can stay here pretty much as long as you want before going back to an auction house run. I just got a green drop from these wolves, and it's actually an upgrade, so it gives me 2 intellect. Pretty nice, we'll be chucking that on, and that actually looks not too bad. Swanky, we are in a new robe era. White linen robe in the bin, journeyman's robe, swag. And with that stab of the wolf, we are level 16. So that's one goal achieved. And now that we are 16, we can start working on all the weapon skills because I don't think I will get any more. So, time to start punching some fucking wolves in the head. So it finally happened, we fucking died. So I just bit off more than I could chew up at these knolls while I was looking for fennel. And I just ran out of mana basically and got overrun. So that's it, account's over, we need to start again. Thanks for watching the series, goodbye. Picked up heavy linen bandages now, so we'll just make some of those with the linen cloth that we've got, and that should be plenty to get the first aid level to learn journeyman first aid, I think it is. So aye, that's not too bad, and that's the last first aid leveling shit that we'll be getting. We can't make anything else other than heavy linen bandages, so that's more or less first aid complete. I'll train the skill up as far as I can go to the point where heavy linen bandages are great and I can't get any more levels in first aid. Can you believe that I actually forgot? I've got new skills to learn. So, arcane missiles rank 2, fucking massive. I don't even have arcane missiles on my bars because it's so shit. Detect magic's game changing in it. Detecting beneficial magic effects in the target for 2 minutes. I don't know how I'd cope without that. I don't know how I've managed it for 16 levels. So the main one here though, in all seriousness, is Flame Strike, so that will help with some of the AoE farming, not that it is not already pissing off with just Arcane Explosion, but that is another one down, and that will be the last set of skills I'm pretty sure that I will be learning on this character for some time. Rare name, Fed Fennel. Combat level, 12. Hit points, 247. Trackable drops, the Knoll, Hide Sack and Pale Skinner. Location, north of Stone Cairn Lake. I can't carry any more of those. I can't carry any more of I just managed to tag this before that level 15 druid. Thank fuck. Oh, I just fucking got it as well. The Pale Skinner, that is so lucky. He literally cast Moonfire on it as about to fucking... I was about to tag it, thank fuck. Oh, I'm actually so happy I got that Pale Skinner, that is so good. I don't need to come up to this part of the map anymore. There's literally nothing else up here, so because I've already done Motherfang. So the only thing I still need is the shield from this guy and the Blackjack from Narg the Taskmaster. So yeah, just 2 more rares outside of that sly bitch that sits in that house. So that's pretty good going for the moment. And yeah, I'm fucking actually buzzing with that. One more step towards the goal. And I will just keep killing it. We've killed that sly bitch. I honestly don't know how. I just call her a sly bitch because I don't know how to pronounce her first name and I don't want to butcher it. So yeah, we've killed her like how many times? I think it's like 12 or 13 times or something so far. So we'll be getting close to the drop rate for the magic dust soon, and hopefully we don't go dry on that. Going dry on a 2% drop would be pretty fucking annoying, but if we do, we do. I think I'll probably be farming gold longer than what I'm going to be killing that rare for anyway. So yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll get there eventually, but nice to get another rare chopped off the list. Fed Fennel is no more. Another big upgrade coming in from the wolves. This cloak is +1 armor on the one I've got just now, so fucking, I did die earlier, so that 1 armor for that cloak probably would have saved me. So yeah, massive. We now are in the Journeyman Robe and Green Cape era. Hey, there it is. That is 80 weapon skill on 1, so that is that maxed up. So we can stop using our wand. Obviously, I'll still use it for like tagging mobs and stuff, but I don't need to go out my way to cast my wand on these. So next we will probably just stab them to death now until we get 18 daggers. Rare name, Furos Lightfingers. Combat level, 11. Hit points, 222. Trackable drops, the fingerless gloves and Fuggy's shield. Location, multiple. So we've killed Mr. Lightfingers. Let's see if we get the shield. No. Oh, it's there. Fucking yes. We've got it. The shield is mine. So that's no long after getting the Fed Fennel shit as well. So now we only have 2 rares left to kill. So Narg the Taskmaster and that sly bitch. So those are really close together. I no longer need to run about looking for rares basically. I just need to run from here to there, from here to there, from here to there for about every hour. So aye, that's fucking class. And we'll pretty much just be at the point now where we're just going to be farming gold forever. So aye, happy with that. Buzz in. So I've come back, another auction house run, and we've sold quite a bit. So the stringy wolf meat is selling well. That is a good seller. So we've got quite a lot of that in our inventory as well for this last trip. So looking good. Getting rid of some of the linen robes that we had, and some of the linen bandages actually sold. I've just been selling them to the vendor after I made them because I didn't think they would actually sell, but the ones that I make to kind of max out first aid will just stick in the auction house then. And I'm actually managing to sell some of the ruined leather scraps as well, so another bonus we're getting there. It's better than selling it to a vendor. Any extra money I can get is definitely going to help on the grind. These are the messages that I wake up to every morning. Just I can't fucking sell them. Unreal, honestly. I'm going to probably just start lowering the price on those, I think, and hopefully they'll eventually sell. I'm definitely not going to be able to sell all of those at 1 gold a piece, I don't think, which is unfortunate, but just need to try and sell them and make as much money as possible. Just one more weapon skill to go on daggers. This actually takes fucking ages. So I'm just basically a mage turned rogue, just stabbing these wolves. Just look at it, fucking stabbed right in the eye. Whoosh. And aye, it's taking so fucking long to get one weapon skill at this level, and we've still got like 3 other weapon skills to train up, so it's going to take a while, but I may as well just be somewhere where I'm making money anyway, and I'll stab them, then I'll staff bash them, then I'll stab them again with a sword, and then we'll start punching them right in the fucking face instead of stabbing them. Boom. Stab. Stabby. Stab. Oh, fucking finally. Jesus, that takes so fucking long to get 80. That is actually painful. I don't mind. I don't mind grinding them with like arcane explosion and stuff. It's fine because I'm actually like doing something and pressing some buttons. But gee, this is like pain. So I think I'm going to do the staff next. I've got some shitty grey staff that I'm just going to bash them with, and it's probably going to be even more painful because it's slow as fuck and it's hardly going to hit anything. At least the dagger was fast and they were kind of dying. But yeah, next up is the staff, and we'll see how long that's going to take. These are probably going to take forever to kill. I might need to use some spells on them at first while the weapon skill actually goes up, but we trained that a bit earlier in the account, so yeah, at least we're kind of halfway there in that one. We got max staff skill without even noticing or doing any sort of voiceover, so enjoy the rest of the clip me bashing this prowler to death. Rare name, Narg the Taskmaster. Combat level, 10. Hit points, 257. Trackable drops, the Arathi Belt and the Studied Blackjack. Location, Fargo Deep Mine. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know why the fuck I've just ran in this corner. What is going on? Oh, yes, we finally got it. That is it. That's the last rare drop outside of the magic dust. So amazing, we don't need to come back here anymore. We just need to go and get the magic dust for here. And we've even got a special bonus chest at the end to open. How perfect is that? But wait, you're probably wondering at this point, where's my battered chest compilation with its amazing editing quality like last time? Don't worry, we'll get to that. First, after completing all the rare drops, we get given a very special chest for this very special boy. It's the like, subscribe and notify bell chest. You were going to get a chest compilation, but basically all the clips corrupted. Yay. Loads of auctions coming in here, so if we open all of these... Oh, look at that, 44 gold. We're creeping up in 100. Just opened up another bunch of shit from the auction house, and we are now at 51 gold. So over halfway to the goal for this episode. We've still got a bunch of blue linen robes I haven't sold, so we'll probably lower the price on them a bit. I did sell one of them, I think. So not too bad, but obviously these are costing me money to put them in the auction house, so don't particularly want them to be sitting in there for too long, unbuyable. So aye, we'll see if we can sell them. You know, like 80 silver each would actually be decent, and then I'd start using my linen cloth for those, I think. Oh, and there's swords to 80. That is actually a lot quicker than the dagger. The dagger seemed to take ages, but the other ones have been fine. Oh, and that's why I need to get 85 with swords. Fuck me. Oh, and there's 85 for swords. It was still pretty quick, but for anyone that doesn't know why I had to get 85, it's basically because of this passive that humans have got where the sword skills increased by 5. So That's why that is 85 and not 80 like the rest of them. Now we're done with that, it's time to start punching some fucking wolves. Just missing every time. How can you miss that big head? Look at my fist go right through it. Fuck knows. But yeah, we'll be back later when we've punched enough wolves to get max unarmed skill. This is now my official guide on how to make gold without leaving Elwyn Forest. Just watch this clip, rinse and repeat. Finally, we've punched enough wildlife to get maximum unarmed skill. So that is every weapon skill maxed out. So another gold chopped off. And now we just pretty much need to start making some money. So we'll wrap up for today, stick some stuff in the auction house, and hope we come back to a big pile of dosh in the morning. Let's open these bad boys up. And there is 60 gold. We are getting there. We've sold a bunch of other shit, and one of the things I wanted to point out was the pale skinner. So I went back and killed Fed Fennel, even though we've finished it, and it sold for 2 gold. So that is an insane amount. And if we open all of this, it will take its time, no doubt. It will probably fill up before I even get to the money. But that's 87 gold, so we're nearly there, almost at 100 gold. And with the opening of this auction... That's awkward. Fucking not there. But with the opening of this auction... Boom! 100 gold! We done it! Thank the fucking Lord. So that is 100 gold. We've got all of our weapon skills up to the maximum, and we have the extra drops. Amazing. We are lit. We've done everything we said we were going to do in this episode, and oh yes, we are of course level 16, and you'll see here I've got some XP. So like I said at the start of the episode, I just make stuff up, and this will not be the last level I get in the zone by the look of it. So yep, level 17 will be coming soon, TM. So thanks for watching. I wanted to kind of give one more rough shout out. You'll have seen that I joined a guild partway through this episode. The guild master, I don't know if he's online, he probably isn't, but he's called Grobby. I think he's like German. I've probably murdered that pronunciation of that. But he was cool with me like posting the channel in the guild Discord, and if some of the guild chat ended up in some videos, he didn't really care, so that was pretty cool. So if you are on the PvP anniversary server, I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, that's what server I'm on, and you're needing a kind of chill guild just to chat in that's English speaking, then feel free to join it. He let me plug my shit in the guild Discord, so I will plug his guild in the video. Why the fuck not? So yep, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and next episode we will have a special treat and some mix up of content, so look forward to that one. And at the end of this video you will see some highlights. Woo, enjoy.